Hey YouTube, it's Dre's AKD Chantai Zero here with a semi-vlog of a nature, but not really a vlog. I was supposed to this weekend take care of my friend's dog. He got sick, or the dog got sick, I should say, and they didn't cancel their plans, but the dog's at the vet, so I'm not taking care of the dog, so I'm staying here where I've always been at. And right now I'm contemplating, my stuff got stolen, which I know I briefly mentioned in the prior YouTube video, and tomorrow's podcast I'm going to explain a lot more detail of what's been going on since then. I'm really I want to sleep, but at the same time I don't want to sleep because I know I haven't done anything in a sense productive today. I worked on recording a bit, but not even. And I get it, there's days where people, don't record. And the funny thing is, I constantly think about my DJing, my music, my photography, and I don't know if this is a sign of if I'm gonna be something, take it to the fullest. As far as I just realized too I need to expand this the screen. I don't think I can do that. I'll do it next video. But what I'm lost in is alright, I've been but I've been saying a lot of I'm not this photographer, or I'm not, trying to be this amazing person. It was a way for me to meet people. Ever since my camera stuff got stolen, I've been so uppity about my camera. And I'm part of my head goes, why does it matter if I have a camera now? Well, it goes to the extent I'm getting a new flash because my best friend ended up breaking this part off so it doesn't attach back anymore, so I got a new flash, a new and improved flash, a few days before my camera got stolen. The only thing I have left is that, and the lens that I got with the camera when I purchased it. I'm sorry, the bed's a mess. I know. Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to detail. And I kept my original headphones because I was going to toss these out. But I told myself, in case of backup, I have these. So that being said, I could get my stuff back in a matter of a few weeks, in a sense. Or at least the backpack and my headphones in a few weeks, where I'll still be creating payments. The camera is going to take me a while to get back. The money in the savings I currently have now is from the Caribbean party, which me and the company has not discussed what we're doing that money yet, so that money is being held there until further discussed. I could dip into my investments, but I don't want to do that either, only because my investments are decreasing by the day. One of them is kind of hanging in between balance, and I'm trying to give it the chance to go back up so I can start getting money on the monthly from that investment. And what was the other thing? And I'm paying student loans, and this time I'm paying, or at least I'm aiming to pay with the amount that I'm getting from work and the amount of hours I'm putting in on weekly, about $100 a week, cover my student loans. Not to say I'm pushing just a bit over the bare minimum. So the amount that I'm actually giving is about, it's a high, not high, but based on that information, let me see if I can do the math properly. If I do 100 a week for 4,000 a year, take me see. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it now because it sounds crazy. But let's just say before my 40s, if I keep at this rate, my loans will be paid off before my 40s. If I keep at this rate, and if I'm even still, in the position I'm in, hopefully I'm trying to aim for better before my 30s. I'm not, I'm hoping for it. I'm aiming for it, but it doesn't happen in 35. It doesn't happen in 40, etc. But now I'm in a position where I am on the budget because I'm pushing to pay more of my student loans off than anything, and my mind kind of just goes, I'll pay my loan, focus on my loans, but then like the side money or money I get on the side, like for DJ and whatnot, I kind of want to either allocate that to my investments or something pertaining to the business. I don't even know what. And the reason why I have this conversation even on here or talking about what I'm talking about now is because I just got through practicing a song called Lifespan. I'm not sure if I'm even going to record it properly or even throw it out to the public. I want to work on this mixtape. I want to work on so much stuff. It's not even like my time, but it's just more of like, I want to say my lack of interest. Like, I like rapping, but then there's times where like I get to a song and then at a certain point into the song, I just go, nah, and going past that limitation of mine, like, I kind of want to dance, but then like, I also want to DJ. Right now it's too late at night to DJ. And I know I couldn't all these excuses. I just know if I dance, I want to put it out there. I want to like practice. I'm jumping between all these things. Right now, I don't want to take the time to do stuff. I'm just trying to tell my truth, how I feel right now. So anybody looking at this in the future, from the time I put this out there, knows, hey, I struggle. I am struggling. And I want to have more story, more emotion behind what I do, which is honestly the biggest key. Because even when I was going over my song, and I got to the end of my song, I felt me wanting to cry. Like, it wasn't even like on purpose, but like I was like, okay, if I'm going to do the song, this is the type of environment I need to be in. And when I got to the end of my song, I felt tears ready to come down my eyes. And it's just like, yes, but now I still don't feel like I sound good enough or memorize it enough to go straight into recording aspect and get the recording version done and then slap, I need a slap for it to get approved. And I know I'm thinking ahead. I should think now, not, the reviewing process, because the reviewing process is out of my hands. The reviewing process is now the company look at it and going, yay or nay, and what tweaks I need to adjust to it. And I go in my head, it's not good enough, it's not good enough for that, it's not good enough for them, it's not good enough for the world. I know, but I'm tired of like I have songs out, and I know I'm still early, so I shouldn't complain. It's just, I don't see anything. Like, I see one person saying that listen to it, and my fear is like getting hit with lawsuits and stuff in the future, and like, oh, this was my beat, and da-da-da, and it's like, it's cringing. So I'm trying to get more of my songs out there, and shout out to the producers that I've used their beat. some I know some I couldn't contact. I couldn't find who the producer was for some of those beats, and others, majority of them for free. Majority. Some of them were for free when I found them, like legit free when I said I can use for profit reasons. Still, I still want to give something to those people. It's not like I want to just use and dip, but like I want to give something. And right now, with everything I'm going on my end, I'm just trying to get. I'm not even trying to get the I made it from one song. I'm trying to build character with myself, so when I get to that area, I can sustain my career. I can sustain myself and be in that level of I just didn't put out a song just to put out a song, but every song I have in mind, it's a story. Maybe if I just did one verse at a time. Maybe if I just did one song at a time. Maybe if I just mix a few minutes at a time a day, instead of trying to crunch in an entire song, instead of trying to crunch in a whole dance routine or dance this, instead of me trying to create hours of mixes of the same material. Maybe that might be more my answer. Then what is to come of me doing photography? I kind of want to explore mobile photography, but then also part of my fear of people not accepting me for mobile because I have a phone and they don't know me, and it's like, oh my god, like you're not a photographer, just taking pictures of me, and it's like, and I don't want to use the camera as a justification of me having such thing. Like I said, I'm going through it in my head. Maybe the best answer is to sleep today and do what I gotta do tomorrow. Thank you guys. Watch video. Love you guys. Strangers of all kind. At the end of the day, we're human trying to get somewhere and trying to get accepted by everyone or recognized by everyone. Pandering to likes and pandering to stuff that we shouldn't be pandering towards. Pandering towards the things that make us happy. Whether we get the level of fame or not. I honestly can't say I'm happy right now with the stuff that's happened. At the same time, I know what will make me better and how to get over the situation. I'll talk about the stealing situation tomorrow, more detail about that and more topics alongside with that. It's not just about stealing, but a lot of other stuff that I want to discuss that I haven't discussed, that I have in my notes stored. Either I'm going to talk about myself or with others. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, thank you guys for even watching this video or listening, because I will throw this on my podcast. It'll be a separate version of the podcast. It won't be an actual episode. And see you guys later. Peace.